YouTube. This is post Hurricane Hermine. And yeah, up at the mothership. So yeah, Hurricane Hermine just went through, and all those eastern states are now having to deal with it up on like the New England side. Jack Steller. Oh! Chugga, 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 chugga. Yeah, so we got a good amount of rain, good amount of wind, and the scariest part of it, some fucking tornadoes. Yeah, I ended up getting, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, ended up getting a tornado warning on my phone, and it said tornado in the area, take shelter now. Kind of freaked me out a little bit, because where I live, man, there's not really anywhere to take shelter. So there's a fucking tornado, it just decides to rip off my roof. It's gonna take me and Mrs. Blockhead with it. Anyways, up nice and early. Cool thing, I don't know if any of you guys would ever be in this situation, but because of where I live, like, I don't have a garage. You can rent a garage, but they're crazy fucking expensive, so you know, I don't. Let's put it this way, renting a garage there is more than a fucking bike payment. He waved. I'm a wave whore. I fucking wave at everybody. Ew, roadkill. Anyways, yeah, so if I rent a garage where I reside, it costs more than a bike payment. And I ain't about that. I'd rather have a bike. So, unfortunately, since I don't have a garage, I asked the community that I live in, you know, if they would have any storage options for me, and they did not for the bike, because I parked the bike outside, right? I guess that's where I'm getting to with this, is that, you know, I don't have a garage. A garage is fucked. A garage is freaking expensive. I caught myself, you see that? So I store my bike outside. I've got a cover for it, you know, weatherproof cover. And so whenever I bought the bike, I knew I was going to be storing it outside, but for some reason, hurricanes and tropical depressions and tropical storms and all that shit didn't cross my mind, because we haven't had one in so long. So yeah, I mean, we haven't had any like really terrible weather like that here in Florida for a while. So it didn't cross my mind whenever I bought the bike, and I was thinking, yeah, like, I'm gonna store it outside. And so I never really thought of a storage solution, because I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but 70-mile-per-hour winds will pretty much knock over your bike if you store it outside. Boo, 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 boo. So yeah, I wanted to obviously put it inside somewhere so that it wouldn't blow over, because I was worried about it, you know, getting knocked over and either damaging like the bike whenever it fell, or if it fell like against my car, you know, damaging the car. I ended up posting up on the forums, and one of the forum members up there, can't remember the username, had a great idea, and they said to ask one of the dealerships. So I live like down the street from Orlando Harley. I mean, it's where I just came from. So anyway, so I called them up and I asked if, you know, me storing the bike there was an option, and lucky for me, they said yes. So for a small fee, you guys can store your bike at the dealership. And I mean, very small fee. Wink, wink. So yeah, they ended up storing it up there. I kept it up there. Let's see, Hermine hit us yesterday for the most part. And then the day before that a little bit. We were getting kind of the bands from Hermine on Thursday. So yeah, I basically took it up there Friday morning, and then I took an Uber to work. And yeah, they stored it, and I didn't have to worry about my bike being stored outside and tipping over and getting like tossed around by Hermine. What kind of name is that anyways? It's not even like, it's a weird name. Hermine. Hermione. Hurricane Hermine. Wingardium Leviosa, or whatever the fuck they say. It's funny because Harry Potter World is right there. I'm right by Universal Studios. I should take you guys that way so you can see the castle and shit. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a U-turn up here. Anyway, so yeah, I picked up the bike and I'm just out for kind of a scenic ride. It's early in the morning. It's probably like 8:15, so it feels nice. I'm actually kind of cold, so I didn't wear a jacket. I was just planning on going to pick up the bike and going straight back home. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice day. It feels great. Not a ton of traffic out thus far, so why not take her for a spin after she's been locked up for so long. I seriously haven't ridden in, it's probably been like a week because of all the rain. The thing that sucks is like I even got an air cleaner for it, and I haven't been able to install that because it's just been raining so much. Ooh, that turn though. I should probably go buy that pin lock. I wonder what time that one store opens. Anyways, yeah, I've got an air cleaner, which is like a nice compact round non-spam can air cleaner. It's by Figure Machine, so it's got like that clear kind of glass in the front so you can look into the throttle body and you can see it open up, you know, as you get on the throttle. There it is, you guys see it? There's the castle. It's Hogwarts. See if we can get a little closer look for you. It's pretty dumb because they've got all this like faux tree shit put up behind these trees. I'm sure you guys can see that. There it is though, you see it through the trees. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Universal Studios here in the lovely Orlando, Florida, but I'd highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun, especially like if you're a fan of Harry Potter, like going into the Harry Potter part of the park. Harry Potter part of the park. That's weird. A lot of P's, a lot of constant P's there. Yeah, damn it, they got it all covered up right here. Anyways, yeah. So it's really cool if you're a fan of the movies at all. Snowcat would be so upset at me. Yeah, if you're a fan of the movies at all, I mean, everything there is like so fucking perfectly detailed. Like they've got Butterbeer and they've got Gringotts Bank. They've got like a couple of rides that are pretty cool where you get to go like down into like Gringotts, you know, just like in the movie how it goes like way down, deep down into the ground, like a dungeon or some shit. I know tickets are kind of expensive for Universal, but you know, definitely worth like saving up and making like a weekend trip out of it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll probably head home and try and get this air cleaner installed, just so it's got that extra little oomph, 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 oomph. And another thing I gotta do today is buy some boots. It's crazy how little you can actually like, I mean, I've seen people really take their Harleys and, you know, handle them well, but it's such a heavier bike than a sports bike. I rode my buddy Jacob's with his little tiny 250, and man, that thing was so lightweight, and it's all, I mean, you can really get on like turning it left and right like that. It was just crazy. Guy's got a baby on board sticker, but I can't see exactly what it is. It's not your traditional baby on board. I want to say I saw one a while back that said like baby Sith on board. I would totally get that one. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Orlando at all, but going this way we're actually headed towards the Dr. Phillips area, which is a pretty nice area of town. Actually, one of my favorite bars is in the Dr. Phillips area, which is called The Pharmacy. Orlando has this thing where we basically, I don't know, but there's a lot of bars that basically pop up that are speakeasy style, where they're disguised as something else. So like the Pharmacy is disguised as the pharmacy. So if you search for it online and you come across their website, it lists nothing about alcohol. There's a little thing at the bottom where if you click on it's actually, the entrance is an elevator door, which is pretty awesome. It's like an old-timey elevator door, and if you click on it, there's nothing about alcohol on the page or nothing. It's like a bar slash restaurant. Their drinks are really good, probably some of the best macaroni and cheese I've ever had there. So I'm gonna have to pull a suburban delinquent and just start going to eat food places. So I'm pretty sure that was something he did for a little bit. Man, it feels so good to ride after not having ridden for like a week. Look at these houses, man, this shit's crazy. So yeah, one of the things that I mentioned in a previous video was the fact that I found out going through and editing that I kind of cuss a lot. I tend to cuss a lot, so I'm gonna be trying to keep an eye on that. You know, obviously I want to be delivering quality family content, or family content, but quality content. Look, the Orlando Eye. You know, stuff that's not going to get flagged or reported, and so I'm going to try and keep that under wraps. If you guys haven't noticed in this video, I've actually kind of caught myself already a few times, so I'm going to try and keep a lid on that. Just because, I mean, dropping like the F-bomb or like every other sentence, I felt like it was kind of getting out of hand. Some of you may disagree, but might as well deliver friendly content. It's funny, after like a hurricane, you expect to like see a bunch of destruction, but it didn't really hit us. It went more north of us, so we got lucky in that sense. Well, cool guys, I'll probably end it about there. So hope you guys have enjoyed. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, which is down in that area somewhere, or that link down there if you want to get social. You know, hit me up on Instagram. Go follow the Instagram. The Instagram's actually really taken off because, you know, I share pictures of my bike as well as other bikes that I like. Kind of bike goals. Yeah, if you like Sportsters, if you like Harleys, I tend to share a lot of the 883 and the 48s. So, you know, go like the page. If you can find that at Instagram.com/blockheadmoto, or if you're just on Instagram, just search for the name blockheadmoto. And then Twitter and Facebook as well. But yeah, the Instagram's taken off. We're doing really well. Got a lot of support through there. And I've met some really cool people as well, you know, like talked to a bunch of guys about their bikes and their mods. Gotta really love that whole social networking aspect. So yeah, be sure to rate, like, subscribe, tell your mom, tell your dad. Hey guys, Blockhead Moto. Found this new fucking moto vlog. Oh man, see, I cussed again. If you're a little kid, don't tell your parents that part. Alright, yo, it's been fun. Hopefully the next video I'll have that air filter, that figure machine air filter on here. And it'll be giving that nice sucky sucky sound. We'll see. I'll probably try and do a how-to install on that as well, so we shall see. Alright guys, until next time, later. So funny filling up a gas tank or a motorcycle. Motherfucker, why would you do that?